Nikita Mazepin axed by Haas as Pietro Fittipaldi set to replace Russian F1 driver. Nikita Mazepin is reportedly set to be axed by Haas, with Pietro Fittipaldi poised to step up and take his seat. The Russian F1 driver has battled an uncertain future over the past week, with the sport taking swift action in response to his country's invasion of neighboring Ukraine. It has now been a week since Russian President Vladimir Putin launched a military attack on Ukraine. Over 1 million people are now attempting to flee the country, while the civilian death toll is already believed to be in the hundreds. F1 took swift action last week, and September's scheduled race at the Sochi Autodrome was taken off the 2022 calendar. On Thursday, it was confirmed that the contract with the Russian Grand Prix had been cancelled, meaning Russia will have no place on the schedule for the foreseeable future. In terms of individual drivers, the FIA called a crisis meeting earlier this week with the World Motorsport Council, concluding that Russian and Belarusian drivers would be allowed to compete under the neutral FIA flag. But the British Grand Prix then banned Russian or Belarusian drivers from competing at Silverstone in 2022, which landed Haas with another dilemma. F1 journalist Sergio Rodriguez claims that the Russian-backed constructor have opted to oust Mazepin, with Fittipaldi in line to replace him. An official statement is supposedly coming soon, and it will be the Brazilian who sits behind the wheel when testing gets back underway in Bahrain next week. It has already been a period of change and confusion for Haas, who have a lucrative sponsorship deal with Uralkali, a company headed up by Mazepin's father. "We have other resources, we go on as we planned at the beginning of the year," claimed team boss Gunter Steiner to Sky Italia. "We took off some stickers, that's what we did here for these tests." The decision, if officially announced, would call time on Mazepin's short career in F1, at least for now. The 22-year-old partnered Mick Schumacher last year, and often drew criticism for trailing way off the pace of his talented teammate. Fittipaldi is the grandson of two-time F1 world champion Emerson Fittipaldi, who retired in 1980. Pietro was lined up to continue as Haas official test and reserve driver in 2022, but now looks as though he will receive a promotion to the big time. The 25-year-old Brazilian-American is a double Indy 500 winner, and stepped up to replace Romain Grosjean for 2 races in 2020 following his shocking crash at the Bahrain Grand Prix.